You know, in Hollywood, everyone you meet dreams of winning an Oscar. This is my Oscar. I recently wrote a social media post asking if anybody had developed a dating app for educators, social workers, sociologists, and activists, because that's what I'm looking for, and I really believe that if we all couple together, we're going to change all of this, right? Really being recognized by fellow educators and by a college that is so deeply committed to inclusion and equity is my constant reminder that I'm doing something right. Thank you so much to Rosella, my girl. She's amazing. Thank you, Rosella, for keeping the alumni across the world in touch and reminding us that we're so cared for at the college. Thank you to Peter Mook and the entire nominating committee for, thank you for acknowledging my work. And to our new president, Tom Bailey, it was such a pleasure to get to meet you in Los Angeles, and I'm so excited to see what you'll be doing for TC, especially with your focus on community college education. And I also have to acknowledge some badass women in this room. My friends, Delicia, my best friend in the world, who is well on her way to being one of the only Black women philosophy PhDs in the entire country. And to Violet and Lila, who travel across the country with me and help make me look good in doing my show, One Drop of Love. Thank you so much for being here with me today. So, yes. So I'm gonna admit something. It's a little tough in this room, but I will say it. I became a teacher because I needed a day job, a survival job. So a lot of actors, as you're pursuing a career, everyone tells you, well, how are you going to do it? How are you going to sustain yourself? And I wasn't a good waiter. I was always very bad at that. So I thought, I'll try teaching. Why not? And then the minute that I stepped into a classroom in Ann Arbor, Michigan for student teaching, my whole world changed. All the skills that I needed as an actor, of course, were the same skills that I was using as a teacher. I had to keep the students engaged, and that is the same as keeping an audience engaged in live theater. Of course, as we all know, those teachable moments, if you got some improv skills, you know right away how to handle those teachable moments. I also became an A student finally because I was learning how to learn as I learned how to teach, right? I was like, this is the best profession in the world. Like, why don't more people do this? And then I saw my first paycheck and I understood. My teaching experiences in the Cape Verdean Islands as a Peace Corps volunteer, yes. Papia Criollo, do we have some Cape Verdeans here? Or just giving it up for the Peace Corps? Okay, either way, yes. Or teaching in the South Bronx at Morris High School while I was studying here at TC. Teaching in community colleges in Los Angeles, my experiences teaching inform every single other thing that I do. As I created my show, One Drop of Love, I understood, because of my teaching experiences, that I had no business making art for art's sake. The stakes were too high for all of the students that I had ever taught. The stakes were too high for the world. And now, as a development executive in Hollywood, when I get to help grow a story from the seedling of the idea to all the way to airing on television or in a movie theater or in a streaming service, I carry those same values with me that I honed as a teacher. I always think, how does this project bring value to the world? How does it propel people to contribute to positive change? How can I ensure that this project doesn't perpetuate the lie that Hollywood has told us for too long, that white, cisgendered male is the default for human? It's not. And that is why I created my show. That is why I co-authored the Inclusion Rider, because I am an educator first and foremost. And we yes. And we must use the privilege of this profession to promote real change in everything that we all do. Thank you all so much.